Hey man, how you doing?
Good. Welcome to another day of NoFap webinar.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
So
do
it's
it.
weekly webinars with Rob. So what day are you now?
Yesterday was 27, so today is like 28, I believe.
Okay, I'm 44.
44. Oh, maybe that I should be more than you. No. I was 27 last time we spoke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like it.
and that was like 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So like
So you must be the same as me. Yeah.
yeah. So like 14, 30, 42.
Oh,
42
nice.
today. Yeah, and I feel good.
Yeah,
No relapse, nothing.
yeah, it's good. I had only one wet dream and that's it. But I feel much more now. Now at this stage, I feel like much more in control over myself and
Yeah,
like I can confront people better.
yeah,
So that's the main difference I notice. Like when I, for example, even my boss and my job,
yeah,
when I confront him,
yeah.
it's like before I'll be like ashamed
Mm-hmm.
and like talking like quickly,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this time I'm like a little bit ashamed, but then after a few seconds I'm like back to myself
yeah.
and into that confidence and I can say what I want.
Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, it gives you confidence, totally.
That's the main difference I noticed. And you notice any differences?
I think I have more energy during the day. Like
Yeah.
I tend to like I do like a lot of small exercises like gymnastic rings and capoeira and stuff, and I have more like energy and will to do that during the day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On the last week, I did a 5 kilometer run
Yeah,
on a track,
yeah.
and I never broke under 19-minute 5K in Thailand, and
Oh
this
yeah.
time I went 1850. So
Oh, that's fast, man.
yeah, that's
Oh,
improving.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's good, really good. Yeah.
Any training that week also. It was no training that
Oh yeah.
week.
Oh yeah. So we're fully
So,
recovered. Yeah.
yeah, and I also noticed my sleep is better. So
Mhm.
like it's much deeper sleep. I'm not waking up as many times. If no, there are no mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And then during day, yeah, I feel more stable as well. It's not like I crash down, and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I noticed when I were in Nepal, I had to masturbate to before after my vasectomy, and
Yeah,
I actually woke up more than when I do now. So I can see that
yeah,
pattern happening now. For me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a few comments on my YouTube channel about like that they feel like they're in the room. They have to be in the room, for example, studying or something, like
Yeah.
teenagers.
Yeah.
And what would be your advice, like uh, if they have to be on the internet,
Yeah.
but they're always like susceptible to watching porn?
Yeah.
So what would be your advice if they have to be in the room and they have to study there?
Okay. So like my first advice would be like if you have a laptop, then you
Yeah,
go surround yourself with people. So maybe like sit on your laptop with your sister or with your mother. Like don't sit alone in
yeah,
your room, because then you're alone and
yeah,
you don't just start
yeah. That
masturbating when
was
you're with your family.
yeah, that was my advice as well. Just to get out of the room, if they're on the internet.
Yeah, because like when when you have this community, you don't you don't
Hmm.
think about sex and that kind of stuff. Un- Unless
Yeah.
you're in community where you're with your girlfriend or like that kind of stuff. But if you're home
Hmm.
with your family, you won't think about that. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
really good, man.
And yeah, yeah. And another scenario was that somebody is like in their job
Yeah,
and they don't like their job or their boss and some stressful situation come up where
yeah,
they have like a deadline, they have to write a report or something
yeah,
and feel really stressed
yeah,
and they wanna like distract themselves with porn.
yeah.
So your advice if they like feel like they're really stressed out because of their work, uh, and they wanna like unwind with porn. So how would you tackle that one?
Yeah, so like when I was 15, at
Mm-hmm.
my first work, I was working in a factory, like during the
Yeah.
summer, and every break I had, was when
Mm-hmm.
other people were smoking, but I wasn't smoking. So I usually
Mm-hmm.
went for the toilet, like piss or something, and sometimes I masturbated also. So,
Oh.
like that can be like, and I could also go to the toilet like as an excuse for a break.
Yeah.
So like, and I see that as like my work wasn't fulfilling for me, and I
Yeah.
didn't like it. So I just wanted to do something that made me feel
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, it was same for me even in this work. Like when there was like so many classes and
Yeah.
I went home tired.
Mm.
I was just like fapping in between classes in the toilet.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's because so like my advice to those people is to look at the situation in work.
Hmm.
Like if you have a work you're not happy with, like doing no fap won't make you change your work
Yeah.
necessarily. I mean, I if you can keep no fap, you will have more confidence to take the change. But if you make the change, it's gonna be easy
Hmm.
for you to do no fap also.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and
So
like
you would
uh,
advise to change the job, yeah?
yeah, and like it doesn't feel good at all to do this, especially when you're not at work. It's not
Hmm.
empowering. It wasn't empowering for me at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a cycle. Like you fap and then you feel less empowered to change something. You
Yeah,
just feel like you have to be there, like you have to listen and not confront anybody. You're
yeah,
scared of your boss.
yeah, yeah,
And when you don't fap, you're like you want to confront everybody, and just stand your ground.
yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah.
That's
You
true,
take no.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
that's good. Yeah, so
Okay.
I don't know. Like at that stage, I didn't
Hmm.
understand this. I was just, because peer pressure, like masturbation is okay, porn is okay. So
Yeah.
I didn't even see this behavior in myself, but now I can see it clearly. That
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't see it either because it's
yeah,
it's like a cloud. You don't see behind it.
yeah,
So your mind is like foggy and everybody is doing it, and you don't see that problem
yeah,
until you try to cut it out of your life.
yeah. So like, so if someone has like a work they don't like, what they can do is that they 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 go on this journey to master a craft. So what I did in recent year was I started to learn like memorizing things. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, I I was still in a work that I didn't like. So instead of going to the toilet and masturbate, I stayed at the same place and I practiced memorizing stuff like with this technique. So so
Oh,
so I took this like moment when I wanted to like masturbate into doing something that that gives me a kick because I feel like, oh, I'm getting better and I'm getting better, like so
mm-hmm.
so whatever craft they want to master, maybe they want to rap,
Yeah,
practice whatever you like, a small craft, and it's just a few minutes.
yeah, yeah. Like just getting better at something like that they can do in their free time.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so let's talk about NoFap in relationship versus NoFap individually. So NoFap by yourself or NoFap with a partner. So what is easier for you, and what are the positives and negatives of doing both? So you have pretty much experience with both of them,
yeah, yeah.
and which one do you find easier, or what would be the positives and negatives?
Yeah, so when I first started, I were in a relationship,
Hmm.
and I found it really hard for me to stop fap.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, it was, but it was also very hard. Like I tried, but I didn't succeed. And
Hmm.
and and I tried because my girlfriend didn't want me to watch porn. So like it
Yeah.
was an external pressure to do it. there were no internal pressure. I didn't feel I had to do it. But,
Okay.
but when we broke up, you know, I started to look into myself more. Then I got the internal pressure.
So she initiated your NoFap journey.
Yeah, yeah, totally. She
So
did.
she found out you were watching porn, or
Yeah. We talked about it. She didn't like it, and I said, oh, okay, I'm not gonna do it, but I couldn't
yeah.
stop. It was so hard, and then we broke up.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
and then we broke up. Yeah, cause of that and other reasons. But
okay.
but then I like tried to improve myself,
Yeah.
and I saw I had to fix this. So and then I like got the motivation of really fixing this from myself.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
and what's your take on that? Is it easier and harder?
Yeah.
For me,
Oh.
I believe where the pressure comes from.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I done both of them. So I started pretty much looking into it when I met Sanya
Yeah.
at the same time. But we were kind of doing the long distance relationship.
Yeah.
So we kind of separated, and I was pretty much doing it by myself, so she was not there. And I found it incredibly hard.
Yeah.
Maybe because of habituation or whatever, but I found it incredibly hard to do it by myself.
Yeah.
So the beginning stages, I couldn't do it, and when I met Sanya, it was much easier to break those 2-3 weeks
Yeah.
of prep.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when we met, we wanted to explore explore ourselves sexually,
Yeah.
So on the other hand, those beginning stages when I met her were a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But after that, when we got more into benefits of not orgasming each time, and because
Yeah.
I had even problems with pretty much erectile dysfunction,
Yeah.
When I met Sancho, I couldn't keep it up for even 2-3 minutes, and then you just
Oh yeah.
because of the porn, I was so used to the porn images that
Yeah.
a real life sex was not enough.
Yeah. Porn, you're just clicking new stuff all the time.
Yeah, and there are even studies showing how erectile dysfunction is just so prevalent
Yeah.
in today's society. It's crazy. It's over 50% of teenage boys have this problem.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy. Teenage boys should be able to get really hard. It shouldn't be any problem.
yeah, it should be problem for older guys, and older guys actually have lower rates of ED
Yeah.
than young guys.
I didn't knew that. That's very fascinating. Yeah.
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 And there's also other problems, they cannot get they're not satisfied with the sex, they cannot keep it up for a long time,
Yeah.
and some even prefer the porn over actual partner.
Yeah. I mean, when you have a partner, there's a little more pressure to perform.
Yeah.
Like when you're with yourself, you only have to live with yourself, so you don't have to do it make effort every time,
Yeah.
So that can be a little bit hard.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also the escalation of the hardcore porn, it's so high. And when if the partner is not so hardcore and your brain is not so stimulated by it. Yeah. But let's get back into the into relationship. So after some time it became much easier, but again, each time Sanya left, I would relapse to porn. So let's say she was really supporting me, but then when she left, I was really watching porn still.
Oh yeah.
And after that it was on and off. But even when we were a long time together, I would still go in a job and fab there.
Yeah.
So I really had to take a responsibility for myself and not just So even if you have a partner, it's still not a 100% win.
Yeah.
And also,
hard.
yeah.
And
So
and also as you say, like for some guys, when you go off porn and you only have your girlfriend, you can get this like type of early erectile dysfunction, and it can be embarrassing. So it might be very discouraging in the beginning to quit porn, you know.
Yeah, yeah, it must be really embarrassing, especially for like young teenagers who are like, you know, just first time having sex and they cannot get it up because of porn.
Yeah,
and also, if you're doing like no-fap, and so many people think with the partner it's going to be better. It's not with any partner, you know. The partner has to support your goals. So so you have to, like, when you meet them, you have to explain that you're doing no-fap and that, you know, you want them to support you, things like that.
Yeah, there's gotta be communication with this. You can't have it as a secret. I mean, in the beginning you can have the secret.
Yeah, the beginning, and after, so the beginning is better to do it with a partner, but after that, you know, you can, it's a little bit harder, especially if the girl is in an ovulation period.
Yeah, definitely.
So it can be harder, like if you're doing the no orgasm challenge as well. So it can be harder to not to orgasm when she's on ovulation period. So in that, it could be easier to do it by yourself, but I still find it easier for myself to do it in a relationship.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, I also think it's easy to do it in a relationship. Because you can have that, like, hard mode, you know, when you do hard mode, no sex, no orgasm, no porn. But something is always easier when you have a little bit support. So. Yeah.
And you know, for some guys, they think like, okay, I have to get a partner, but you know, they cannot even talk to the girls because they're like watching porn. So it's like you tell them it's easier to do it in a relationship, but they don't even have a girlfriend, you know. So they must learn how to do it by themselves first.
Yeah, that's where you show how strong you are to yourself. And it's always for yourself. Like, no porn is about yourself. Like, to feel confident and to regain like your natural rhythm. You know?
Yeah, and for some people, I was reading one like a clinical study, and one guy was like having problems with his wife, and he admitted watching porn several times a week. And after that, they told him he needs to cut out porn in order to like regain his relationship back and sexual health. And they offered him like help, like sexual advice and stuff. Like and he didn't want to go there.
Okay.
He pretty much said like, I wanna clean by myself. So for some people, they don't even wanna like kind of cure themselves. For some people, it's like a treat, you know, like where they go to, you know. So they would feel kind of empty without it, per se.
Of course.
How many minutes do we have?
We done like 20 minutes. So I just restarted the one now. Yeah, so it's
okay.
Good. It's good.
Yeah, so we're talking like that you want to it has to come from yourself to improve yourself, you know. And the best motivation is the pain that people experience, you know. So if the pain is not high enough, the people will never change. So person has to be really depressed and experience like the erectile dysfunction or problems in relationship in order to change. If they're just like experiencing like some little problems, they're never gonna change.
No, like we can draw a parallel there to smokers. Like many smokers stop smoke when they get like lung cancer or something. They don't stop before. Even if they get like heavy coughs and like it's really bad, but they continue until it's like on the edge, razor's edge. You know?
The same goes for everything. Like like any health problems, people start looking into the diet, or
Yeah.
some people don't even start looking, but most people start looking already when it's too late, when they get a cancer, when they get a heart disease,
Yeah. Yeah.
osteoporosis, things like that. And some people don't even start looking, but
Mm.
yeah, most people start looking when it's already too late.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
same goes for the porn addicts. Like they only start looking when they can't get it up, or when they start like going to like hardcore porn and start,
Yeah.
getting into some weird shit,
Yeah. Yeah. So
and
like
even then they,
yeah. So like the no fap like really helped you with the problem with erectile dysfunction. It really helped you with
yeah,
that.
yeah, it fixed erectile dysfunction was fixed like the
Yeah.
first,
Yeah. How long did it take?
uh only take maybe 1 month.
1 month. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good, guys. Look at this. Like 1 month, you can fix it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think 1 month, yeah, you can fix the erectile dysfunction in 1 month if you're like hardcore porn addict, and
Yeah.
if you go like a hard mode.
Yeah.
But to fix like dependency on porn, and like to some people ask to rewire your brain pathways,
Yeah. Yeah.
the dopamine pathways, that takes a little bit longer until
Definitely.
you break that habituation cycle.
Yeah.
That takes maybe 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
About 3 months. Yeah. That's for breaking into new rock solid habits. Yeah.
yeah.
It's good. Awesome. Awesome webinar today.
Yeah, great, man.
Yeah.
We
Great.
talked a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So maybe yeah. So I'm like 42, day 42 now.
Yeah, me 44, and
44.
I'm looking forward to like day, when it gets to like day 60, and that it's really like you are not affected by anything. You just like any outside influence is like you focus on your goal so much that
Yeah. Yeah.
nothing can out.
Yeah.
It's
True.
get to it again,
Yeah.
but depending on how much.
Yeah. Awesome.
Anya said depending on how much you edge.
Depending on how much you edge. Yeah, yeah. It's good. Yeah, but but you've been having sex the last 40 days, hey?
Yeah, we're like especially in the ovulation period,
Yeah,
like we have times,
yeah.
and when she's not in ovulation period, we have like sometimes we don't have a sex for a week.
Yeah, yeah.
But in ovulation period, we will have like every day or even multiple times a day.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So guys, like when you're no fap, you can still have sex. So no fap doesn't mean you don't have sex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can still have sex for no fab, of course.
Yeah.
Sex is natural, but watching porn is not natural.
Yeah, yeah. Sex is the real thing, like. And you know, if you dream of a woman, like you have it in your head, you can get her, like she will come
Yeah.
to you if you like start putting it out there, doing the things that
Yeah.
get you there.
Yeah, you just have to make yourself. If somebody wants to find a girlfriend,
Mm,
they just have to make themselves visible online,
mm, yeah.
because they're not gonna find quality girls in their surroundings, probably.
Mm, yeah.
If, so I think the online era is like kicking off, and if you're not online, like it's much harder to find someone.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard if you're, yeah. But but
Because
but, but people should
like,
still go out, like go to a library, just talk to girls, just to train your social
yeah,
interactions, to meet people.
yeah. But if they meet a girl in a bar, it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
not gonna be many common interest in between them.
yeah, yeah.
So
Unless they have a big interest for beer.
yeah,
No, no. Bars is not like bar or nightclubs is not like a good, because you're usually intoxicated, and when you're not
yeah,
intoxicated, you can't really evaluate the person you
yeah.
are meeting.
Only girls with like no life purpose go there, really to get distracted,
Yeah,
and guys go there to get late. So
yeah,
that's the truth.
yeah. So keep away of drugs and bars.
yeah, try to stay clean diet, and yeah, it all goes together.
Yeah, and also fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I mean, if if you are not doing no fap and you're masturbating every day, you are fapping away a lot of minerals from your body. You're actually
Yeah,
depleting your body of minerals and stuff. Yeah,
yeah. Like you're just like you are determining your potential. You can be much stronger
yeah,
physically and mentally with if you keep the sperm in.
yeah. Like one load of sperm is like 50 milligrams of zinc, and that's like a daily recommendation. And zinc is
Yeah.
very important for testosterone production. So if you're fapping 2 times a day, you're like depleting yourself of zinc. It's crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
well, it's crazy amount. Yeah. That's why I had such a high levels when I did the blood test. You know.
Yeah, over level. It's good, man. Yeah. Okay. Like, see you next Sunday.
Okay, see you next Sunday, guys. Stay strong.
Yeah, stay strong. And just comment down if you have any questions or
If you have questions, we can answer them in the next video.
yeah, good. Yeah, good, Milos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, post them down below.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. See you
Bye, man.
later.
See you later, man.